Welcome to today's semifinal match with Greta von Third Whistle and Alfred the Black. They're really going at it here. Oh, we've got a little bit of the tapping, trying to test out their opponent's defenses. Now, move to the left, and the left, and the left, and the left. We see a lot of left. There's a lot of left going on, and there's a right. Oh, there's some real contact going on. Could this be it? Is it? We're almost there. Is it? This could be. And we have our finalist.
Did you know that we're all wrestlers? Not thumb wrestlers, but we do wrestle with hard decisions and choices that we have to make every single day. How do we answer those questions? How do we become wise? We're going to learn a story today about a man named Solomon. He was the son of King David, and he wanted to know how he could make those wise decisions every day too. And we're going to hear a story about how God and him had a personal conversation about it. The king went to Gibeon to offer sacrifices, for that was the most important high place. And Solomon offered 1,000 burnt offerings on that altar. At Gibeon, the Lord appeared to Solomon during the night in a dream, and God said,
Solomon, ask for whatever you want for me to give you.
You've shown great kindness to your servant, my father David, because he was faithful and served you. Give me a discerning heart to govern your people and to be able to decide right from wrong.
Since you have asked this, and not for long life or wealth for yourself, nor have asked for death of your enemies, but for discernment and administering justice, I will do what you have asked. I will give you a wise and discerning heart, so that there will never be anyone like you, nor will there ever be. Moreover, I will give you what you have not asked for, both wealth and honor, so that in your lifetime you will have no equal among kings. And if you walk in obedience to me and keep my decrees and commands as David your father did, I will give you a long life.
The Bible tells us a story about King Solomon showing us his incredible wisdom. Two women came to him. The first one said, "This other woman, during her sleep, rolled over and smothered her baby to death. Then she woke up, seeing her child was dead, put it in my bed, and took mine back with her. Whenever I woke up, I saw that she had stolen my child." The other woman denied this had happened. "The child that is alive is mine," she said. How was King Solomon to know? The only people that were there were these two women, and they both had stories that contradicted each other's. They both said the other was lying. King Solomon called for a sword. He said, "I will take this sword and I will cut the child in half. You will both be given a part of it, and then you will both be equal." King Solomon was so wise, wasn't he? He knew exactly what to do. No, of course, that would be horrible. But that was exactly his plan. The first woman cried out and said, "No, no, no! Give the child to the other woman. Let her have it." The second woman, though, said, "Okay, that is fine with me." King Solomon looked on the first woman and knew this was the true mother. She loved the child so much that even if she had to live with another person, even if she would never be able to have her child again, she valued her child's life more than that. The other woman, in her grief and rage, was just looking for revenge. He gave the child back to the first woman, its rightful mother. He knew the minds of these women, and he knew how to find the truth. He had God's wisdom. In this and in many other ways, King Solomon was able to lead his people with God's wisdom. So how do we get God's wisdom? The Bible in James 1:5 says, "If any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask of God, who gives to all generously without finding fault." That way, we can have God's wisdom too. And guess what? If we look in the Bible, there's all kinds of wisdom. There's a book called Proverbs. It's full of great things, wisdom that helps us in our daily life. You should go check it out. It's got a lot of great information for us. God has wisdom for us in His Bible and with His Holy Spirit that speaks to our hearts.